One issue that could influence voters is the June 17th break-in at the Democratic National Headquarters here in Washington. Over the weekend, a federal judge directed former Attorney General John Mitchell to submit pretrial testimony in the Democrats' million-dollar suit against the Republicans. Today, Mitchell complied with that order. ABC's Sam Donaldson reports.
To reach his destination this morning, John Mitchell had to run the gauntlet of a sizable portion of the Washington press corps and field the important question that describes the high stakes involved in the current political struggle over the Watergate break-in.
Do you think this case has damaged President Nixon's re-election chances?
None whatsoever.
Mitchell, who was still the Nixon campaign director when the Watergate case broke, was questioned by Edward Bennett Williams, the Democrats' principal lawyer. This sworn testimony now part of the court record, but for now kept secret by the judge's order, and Williams would not comment. But later, to reporters, Mitchell repeated his denial of any high-level Republican involvement in the Watergate case.
This matter has been going on now for 2 months. All the president is doing is going up in the polls. I think that the American public is smart enough to know that nobody in responsibility would go through such a ridiculous caper as this, and they don't impute it to the president or anybody in his campaign.
You were head of the re-election committee.
I wasn't head
of it.
It would
appear that some people who were at that time employed by the committee are involved in this case. Can you really disclaim all responsibility?
Very readily. If people act without authority, then there's certainly no responsibility. Those who are in command or control.
Did you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment privilege at any time today?
You fellas get more ridiculous as you go along. Of course not.
A grand jury may return some criminal indictments later this month, but it's beginning to appear there may not be time enough for either the Democrats' civil suit or any criminal case to come to trial before the November elections. Sam Donaldson, ABC News, Washington.
In Harrisburg, Pennsylvania today, the Reverend Philip Berrigan was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment for smuggling letters out of a federal prison. U.S. District Court Judge R. Dixon Herman, who imposed sentence, fixed a 1-year term for Sister Elizabeth McAllister, the Catholic nun with whom Father Berrigan had corresponded. Defense counsel said the sentences are going to be appealed. Father Berrigan and Sister Elizabeth were members of the so-called Harrisburg 7 anti-war activists indicted on charges of plotting to kidnap Henry Kissinger and blow up steam pipes in Washington, D.C. The jury failed to agree on the serious charges against the defendants that brought in the conviction on which penalties were fixed today. I'll have a comment on the nightmare in Munich in a moment.